Hello guys, today I have here a new item that I want to use on my car. My car is almost close to this. The headlights is almost like this. So this is a ceramic headlight restoration kit from Cerakote. It's a complete car kit, no tools required. Just read instruction. You need to watch if you want to watch it. Scan this barcode. Removes oxidization instantly. Restores both headlights. I think this one is only good for one car. So first step is right here. Oxidization remover. You're going to use the sand. The second is prepare the surface. You have to clean it up with alcohol after using the sand. This is the sand thing, and then the coating itself coming from this one. So from this it will become this, but mine is not, the color is not this one. Mine is almost like this. So hopefully it will become like this, guys. All right, I'll show you what is inside. Alright, coming back. So I open up the package. Whatever inside here is all of this. We have the instruction first. We have the step 1, removing the oxidization thing, and then step 2 is the sanding, which we have it here. This is the step 2. You got all the sand here. There's a number of on the stand here, which one is the first one to use, second and third to use. And then step 3 is the ceramic coating itself. And then we have 4 gloves right here. Again, whatever you have inside this kit, instruction, step 1, step 2 for sanding, step 3 for oxidization, and 4 gloves. That's what is inside. Okay, so I'm gonna go down and start it on the car. Okay, reading at the application instruction, you can use the video and see how it is, but I already read it and I already viewed it in the videos. So it has 8 oxidization remover wipes, 2 powder free nitride, but it's actually 4, not just 2, it's just only 2 here. Then we got 1 surface prep pad, 2 prep discs, 2 gray prep discs. So this is the one that you use to control. You're gonna put it right here underneath here for sanding. You only need the water for that. Then step 3 is the 2 ceramic clear coating wipes, 2 powder free nitrate. Oh, okay, the other 2 gloves is for the step 3 and the first 2 gloves for the step 1. Okay, going back, you have your kit, Cerakote kit for ceramic headlight restoration kit, instruction booklet. You got the step 1 oxidization remover, step 2 is the sanding, step 3 is the coating. You have 2 gloves for the first step and another 2 gloves for the step 3 for coating, because it's a chemical. So make sure do it on an open area. I'm not sure about the smell, I'll tell you later when I open it. Sanding, it doesn't matter actually. I think it has to be in a closed area, I believe, and you need to have at least 1 hour. Not gonna use the car to dry it up. Alright, we'll start. Hi guys, this is my car. It's a Subaru Forester. You see the oxidization on the headlight. It's almost haze right there. If you move closer, it will become a little bit clearer, but if you're going to move far from it, you can see the haze right there. On the sideways, look, you almost can see the inside of it. See? So what you're gonna do now is to put protection tape right around the edges of this one, maybe like a double tape on that, make it a little bit wider so the chemical and your sanding won't affect any of the part of the car. Same thing on the other side. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, and then start the step from step 1, 2, and then step 3. Okay guys, this is our car, Subaru Forester. It's a good car, all-wheel drive. So first thing you have to do is to cover the outside layer, outer layer of the headlight. Same thing on the other side, because you're going to put a chemical on it, you're going to sand it, and then put another chemical on it. So you have to protect the finished coating right there on the other parts of the car. Alright, we're going to start. Alright guys, that's the way you protect it. Get like double the size as much as possible. This is the one that you use for painting the house. Easy to remove, it won't affect your car paint at all. Now if you can tuck in the tape under, because there are still some edges right there, tuck it in under, and that way you're sure that you're not going to affect the color of the paint, the color of paint, finished paint of your car. Okay, so just be mindful when you do your brush, your sanding, your wiping. Make sure you be mindful not to spread it all over the car. Okay, so I haven't done the other side yet, so I'll do it one by one so we can compare what happened to the other side. Alright, going back, this is the step 1 oxidization remover. Professional strength, danger, eyes and skin irritant, flammable liquid and vapor. Read caution on the back before use. Has a 9 ml chemical in it. And so use 2 gloves, protect your eye as well. Open area will be fine, but I believe under your garage will be the best, because it won't contaminate any dust at all. Again, this is the first one that we're going to use. Step 1 oxidization removal. Now this one has a four side on each face, so it will be 8 side in one soap pads. So we're going to use all the 8 faces. So at least we're going to use all the chemicals on it. Okay, so we don't waste anything. Alright guys, the first removal of the oxidization chemical, look at that, it already cleared up. See how it looks like. So this is only the first side of the wet cloth that I have. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and use the 8 sides of it. Make sure you use everything, all the chemicals. Alright, this is the step 1. I cleared out the oxidization. Look at the difference. Boom. See the difference here? The haze is gone. This is the haze on the other side. That is the haze on the other side. We're only on the step 1 right now. So we just cleared out the haziness. It will turn yellow again a little bit, and then we're gonna do the sanding. They said you can still clean it up with water if you want to. I will do so, but I'll try to be generous with the water. Look at that. You see guys the difference? It cleared out a little bit. Now we are on the second part, which is the sanding part. So we just have to, they said, do 1 stroke only, as much as you can. Single stroke all over for 10 minutes. I don't think it will be lasting that long, because the haziness is almost clear. Okay guys, so this will be the second part, which is sanding. And make sure you spray some water on it, like that. Don't have alcohol on it. Just water, water. And then every after we have to clean it. Now do the sanding part. There you go. I'm gonna remove the excess water right there. Alright, I'm using the left hand, so I'm gonna let go right now, but this is the way you're gonna try and do it. Clean it up. Like what I said, make sure you do all the corners as much as you can with single stroke. I think they said it would make a difference if you do a single stroke on that. And corners. And a few more strokes on this one. It's almost totally clear right now. This is the second step, which is the standing part. So make sure you got good amount of water right there when you're standing. Over all the edges and the corners. Is almost totally clear. You just need to put the third part, which is the coating part. You can still see that fine thing. Yes, you still need to sand this with the grade 3000. The first one is grade 2000. The finer ones after this. It's standing right there. Use your elbow. Clean it up. Yeah. And now I'm gonna use the grit 3000. This is the grit 3000. It has its number over there. 3000 right there. Right. This is not a solid. This is like a rubber. Easy to handle. So this will become a fine sanding, and this is the final step of the standing for the second part or the second stage. So I applied alcohol to clean it up. Now I'm just letting it dry with it for a few minutes, couple of minutes or so. When it's totally dried up, that's the time we use the third part of the coating. Third part of the coating is the ceramic coating. Okay, this will be the ceramic coating. So we'll see what's the difference. I'll try to use a liberal amount of the ceramic coating, that as much as possible. I want to use it on 2 cores. Right now it's almost totally clean. Even if I don't use the coating itself, look at the difference. It's yellow. This is white, but with little haze on it. But better. We're on the third stage of the ceramic coating. Alright guys, we are now on the final coating. We'll be on the step 3, ceramic clear coating. This will make it clear. I said use 1 stroke as well, and then don't use the car for at least 1 hour or 60 minutes. Look at the difference. So this one that haven't had any touch on it, no, not even stage 1. So the difference between them now, look, light haze but not yellow, but this one's still yellow. So after using the Cerakote on this one, I'm gonna clean this one up and we will see the difference. Okay, I'll put in the before and after using the Cerakote with a picture on it and see what happened. Alright guys, we are now on the third part, step 3, ceramic clear coating now. They said 1 motion, left to the right, as much as possible. Cover the whole headlight I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Already clean it up both sides, so here goes. I'm gonna do the clear coating now. So you can see how it look like when they do the clear coating. Just going left to the right, clear coat, overlapping as much as you can. Let it overlap right now. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Overlapping, overlap. See how clear it is, guys? Woo-hoo. Now do the second coating. Let it dry a little bit, a few minutes or a minute or so. Now we're gonna do the second coating here, left to the right. Clear coat. Better than before. Later, when I'm done, I'm gonna tell you what will be the final look of the car with this two coating. Oh shit! It fell. Just gonna remove that smudge right there. Clear coat. Better than before. See on this. Just need to dry up. Other side, I'm gonna put on the other side. Alright guys, when you do the final step of stage 3 clear coating, when you do the overlap, let's say you covered like 1 inch, at least at the edge of the first coat, overlap on that, because if you overlap on the first one, it will make a smudge on it, like a different color, hazy color. But right now I'm satisfied. It's not like back to its original color or clearness, but better than the yellow haze. So hopefully after 1 hour it dries up and keep the same or stays the same like what we see right now. You can see the difference. Before it was so dark and hazy, yellow hazy. Look at the new one, brand new one compared to the brand new one, right? It's almost clear as it is. There's a little bit of a haze right there, but look at the difference. So thumbs up with clear coat. I would say I would rate it from 10. I would say 8 out of 10. It didn't make the whole thing totally clear, but I'll discuss some points and tips after I'm done with this clear coating. I'm just gonna wait for 1 hour and tell you the updates on this one.